small projects you are doing in your company. These are the continuous improvement. And if you will really want to see a big improvement in your company, then you need to conduct these small Kaizen events. These are extremely important for a company. These are the interventions to improve a process. So Kai means change and Zen means good change. So what is the brief discussion of Kaizen? Kai, it is a change or modification you will require, and Zen is for improvement of something make better. So both of these things will lead to the continuous improvement in your company. So what is a Kaizen? Basically, Kaizen, it is a philosophy. It is an event. So you can run a Kaizen event or Kaizen project in your company, maybe on the monthly basis. But as a yellow belt, you are not eligible to run the Kaizen. To run the Kaizen, you should have at least green belt. Okay, that is a mandatory requirement to run any small project. As a yellow belt, you can become the team member of the Kaizen events, but you can able to lead the Kaizen events. Basically, these are the small projects. You can find any area of improvement. Like for example, you are facing a lot of problems related to your suppliers. There are so many supplier issues. So you can select a project, a small project to improve the performance of your suppliers. Okay, so this is a small project, but you need to select your team. And in the Kaizen project, 5 to 8 members are sufficient. You can select a team of 5 to 8 members, or maybe you can select the team members from different departments. And a cross skill training, cross sectional training is required in the Kaizen event, and you need to finish these Kaizen events successfully. And believe me, guys, if you're running these Kaizen events at, at each and every month in your company, you will definitely able to see a very good result, a very good change in your company. So what is the Kaizen philosophy? It is a philosophy of small and simple improvements involving all employees from upper management to cleaners. Okay, so I told you yesterday also that Kaizen, lean manufacturing, Six Sigma, basically this is not the methodology. This is a culture. This is a culture. You need to change the culture in your company. So this Kaizen is implemented from top to bottom, means your top management should also know about your Kaizen events, your middle managers, your middle level of people, and in fact, all these information should go to the bottom level of people like the operators. These people also should know about what is the expectation of the top management people. In most cases, these are not ideas for major changes. Kaizen is based on making a little change on some regular basis. Okay, so you are not expecting very big changes, very big projects. These are the small projects for the small improvements in your company. So what is the Kaizen philosophy? If there is no action, there can be no success. So definitely you need to take some actions, in the form of small Kaizen projects, in the form of small Kaizen events. And your goal is not 100% solutions. Suppose I want to improve the performance of the suppliers. So I'm not expecting that in this Kaizen event, I can improve 100%. Maybe I will get the results of 50%, 60%, but at least I am getting some of the improvements. These are the some small improvements which are important for my company, for my supply chain. And this is the low cost project because you will not require to invest something high in your project. And what are the resources you are using? You are using resources with your own company. All the employees are also of your same company. So you will not require to invest a lot in your Kaizen projects. So basically, this is a low cost. It is feasible to perform another event a short time later on. If you're not getting 100% result, you can run the same Kaizen project again, maybe on next month. So there are a few steps in the Kaizen events. Basically, you will go for the preparation part. So at least you need to prepare 15 days before. Okay. Then there's a pre-Kaizen event. The pre-Kaizen event means you need to inform the other team members. You need planning. You make planning about the Kaizen event. For example, you made this project from 15th to 20th of October. So you need to inform all the team members through the email, through the team meetings, or maybe you can go for the kickstart of meetings. Okay, or some brainstorming sessions, or some of the trainings which is required for the Kaizen. Suppose you want to do project related to the 5S of your company. Okay, then the 5S training is required because all the people should not aware about the 5S. Okay, then you will conduct your Kaizen. So typically a Kaizen event is 5 days event, 3 to 5 days event. Okay, so if I'm talking about what is the time duration of the Kaizen event, so the time duration is typically 3 to 5 days. Okay, it's 3 to 5 days. This is the basic time of the Kaizen event. Then after the Kaizen event, the follow-up, the post-Kaizen is very, very important, because what is happening when you are implementing all the changes in your company through the Kaizen event, if you are not serious about the follow-up, if you're not serious about the post-Kaizen event, definitely what is happening, all your hard work will be spoiled. The people are coming on the same old bad practices because you improve something new in your company through this Kaizen project. If you're not following it properly, then definitely you are losing grip from the project. So this is very, very important. A proper follow-up is extremely important. So guys, it's really important, these Kaizen events. If you are really new in the Lean Six Sigma, I have recommended you that you need to start with the Kaizen project. Okay, this Kaizen will definitely help you a lot. This is a very important part. This Kaizen is a very, very important part in the Lean Six Sigma. And in the Kaizen, you will need support from your top management. You will need support from your middle management people, and also from your team members. Okay, because without their support you can't able to run any kind of Kaizen event. What is a Kaizen versus a traditional approach? So basically Kaizen is a very new approach where you are very much focused about some small improvements. You are evaluating your current state, then you find out all the problems in the current state. You are doing the current state evaluations, and you find out all the problems and also find out all the solutions and need to find the best possible solution of the problem. Okay, and you need to fix the problem in that particular duration. Like suppose your Kaizen event is running 5 days or 7 days, then you will try to fix this problem within 5 to 7 days. There are very few rework loops in the Kaizen event as compared to the traditional approach. This is because the Kaizen team is empowered. So basically you are making the Kaizen teams. And I told you the typical team of Kaizen is 5 to 8 members. That is sufficient for the Kaizen event. So what type of Kaizen events you can run in your company? Maybe you can select a project which is related to the changeover time on a piece of equipment or a process, or maybe using Kaizen, a team can improve upon the time to change over equipment using the SMED system, or you can do the Kaizen event related to the 5S, single piece flow, full system, total productive maintenance, any new design, product design, any product development process. So these kind of projects you can select, and you can go for these type of projects under the Kaizen events. The Kaizen event execution stages. So I told you first is preparation part. So you will actually require a lot of preparation by the Kaizen events. Like what type of members you will require, what type of resources you will be required, what are your team members, their role definitions, what is the data collection and analysis, what is support from the management. Then there's a pre-Kaizen. Pre-Kaizen means this is a brainstorming session. What are the tools and methodologies? And some of the training is also required. what is the goal of this Kaizen event. Okay, that there's a Kaizen event. So typically Kaizen event is running 3 to 5 days, and you will need to start with a meeting. So in the morning meeting, you can discuss about the issues. Then at the end of the day also you can take the review meeting. Then you will analyze all the work which has been done, during in that particular duration. And the post Kaizen means the follow up. Okay, so the follow up is very important. Whatever the improvements you have done through the Kaizen events, you need to do the follow up. Okay, now the success factors of the Kaizen events. These are some factors which are important. Without that, you can't able to run a successful Kaizen event. The first is management commitment. So if there is a commitment from your management side, definitely you will be having very good chance for the successful Kaizen event. A very good planning and preparation, you will require to prepare in advance. Data acquisition and analysis, so you need to collect the data. Proper selection of the team members, this is a very key important part here, because you need to select proper team members in your Kaizen events. If you are not selecting proper team members, then it may happen they can spoil your project. Professional management, so this is again a very important key factor here. Your management should be very professional. They should understand the importance of the Kaizen event. Clear definition of the process goals. Open mind to the change. So again, Kaizen is not just a methodology, this is a philosophy. You need to change the philosophy of the people, the psychology of the people. Creativity and innovation, which is required in the Kaizen events. Proper communication and public relations, and publications of information about the process development. So employing Kaizen will enable you to quickly address many kind of problems. You can solve any problem there through the Kaizen events. Accelerate improvement process, remove bureaucracy. So definitely politics is one of the biggest problem in the corporates. You can remove politics and bureaucracy. So in the Kaizen event, it is very important that whatever the team you are having, all the team members should have freedom to speak. It doesn't matter you are the manager or you are the operator. All the team members should have equal authority. Okay, you can share your ideas, and you should give respect to the other people. Again, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter you are the manager. If if the front person is operator, then you have to give respect to the operator also. You have to listen to the operator. And believe me, this is my personal experience. Sometimes you are getting some excellent solutions from the bottom level of people. You are not expected these solutions from the management people also. So yeah, I mean, this is something really important part of the Kaizen event. In the Kaizen, it helps you to eliminate bottlenecks without the need for heavy capital investment, improve interpersonal communication and teamwork. So if you're running Kaizen events regularly, definitely it will improve your teamwork, helping culture change, generate mutual respect, and make employees more open to change. Now, we are a lean teams. Basically, lean teams, there are three types of teams, two types of teams, like high performance teams and rapid action team. So for the long term projects, like maybe from 6 months to 2 3 years project, you will require high performance teams. This is known as the expertise. And for the small project like Kaizen projects, you will require small teams, and this is also known as the rapid action teams. Features of the lean teams. So the lean team should be small, should be integrated, uses informal but rich communication. Communication is very important here. They need to show the sense of urgency, and the authority is equal there in the lean team. Everyone is having authority to take the decision. And who is the team sponsor? Like, who is sponsoring your team? Maybe any person from the finance department who can sponsor your team. Okay, provides a clear escalation route. It's readily available for advice and support, So that is a team sponsor. What is the high performance team? Lean teams are the high performance teams. You need to develop high performance team for the Six Sigma projects. So again, this is a small team, basically around 8 people. These are self-directed and self-motivated. Okay, so you will not require to motivate them again and again. These are like the black commandos in the military or army. You will not require to train black commandos again and again. Commandos or only got the training one time. Similarly, these high performance teams, okay, these are the self-directed, self-motivated. They need to demonstrate control, but using the lead, and they are having a very good skills, very good knowledge about the process or the Lean Six Sigma, and the whole team focus on the high performance challenge. So there are some differences between the traditional team and the high performance team. The leadership is shared in the high performance team as compared to the traditional team where the manager actually was the leader, but in the high performance team, actually the leadership is shared. Everyone is leader there. Accountability is also mutual. If you are doing some mistake, or maybe if your team is failed, then this is a mistake or failure of the whole team. Only one person is not responsible. The purpose is more focused in the high performance team, and there's a lot of development in the high performance teams. Meetings, again, there are review meetings which are important, and this is much more open-minded team. Okay, and anyone can take decision. Relationships are very very strong and very deep relations in the high performance teams. Aspiration, you are expected something extraordinary from the high performance team, sometimes result beyond the expectations. And the high performance team is always small, like 8 people or maybe less than 8 people. Managing progress and demonstrating control, how you can do this. You can use some techniques there like Kanban board, Moscow prioritization, daily stand-up meetings. So, lean teams are the self-directed teams. Uh, However, control and direction is still necessary. So you can appoint some leader, but this is not like the traditional manager. Okay. Uh, the leader should give respect to the others, or he should listen to the other people also. It's the responsibility of the team sponsors to satisfy themselves that the team is under control. What is a Kanban board? So this is a Kanban board. Basically, you can make this board like in the form of metal board or any other kind of plastic board. Okay, where you can divide it into three different parts, like the to-do list, doing list, and done list. To-do means there are different tasks which are need to do. Doing means these are the current status, current processes are going on, and done means the task has been already completed. So through this Kanban board, you are having more better picture, you are having more better idea how many tasks you need to do. Okay, and who is responsible. Like suppose there is one task which is related to the purchasing department, so who is the responsible person? Maybe the purchasing manager. So you can assign his role, you can assign his name. Okay, that this task should be done by the purchasing manager. Or maybe some issue related to the quality, and you can assign the person from the quality department. Why this is important, this Kanban board? Because through this Kanban board you can monitor it properly about the different type of tasks. You can control your processes, and you can see who is the responsible person. Because if these tasks are not completed before time or at the time, then definitely you can ask questions to these people, to these responsible people, that why these task has not been completed. There are some more tips. Kanban boards mostly used in the agile, like in the lean project management methodology. These are the simplest form. You can use as a whiteboard also. Columns need to be suitable to the business need. The team should prioritize and decide on which task to do the next. And this is a great way to keep on top of the work and demonstrate to your manager that you are on the top of the work. So this Kanban board is extremely important, not only in the manufacturing industry, in fact you use in any other type of industry also. What is the Moscow prioritization? So what is Moscow means? MO means must have. Okay. So these are the most critical things you need to be completed in this stage. S is for should have. These are the highly desirable things, would expect to have this completed in this stage. Could have means nice to have. If you complete, then it's really good. And want to have means not necessary. And you can see it into the other way, like the highest priority, high priority, medium, and low. So definitely you need to focus more on the highest priority of the customer or any highest priority of the work. Daily stand-up meetings. So guys, if your company is really serious about the Lean Six Sigma or Kaizen, then definitely you can use some stand-up meetings. You need some visual management boards, and you can divide these boards into different metrics. You can use different metrics like quality metrics. You can show different problems related to the quality. You can show different problems related to the supply chain or production maintenance. In fact, you can show the safety issues also there, and you can do the stand-up meetings near to the visual management boards. So you can make a team for the meeting, or maybe one person from the one department, or maybe the manager of that department who can attend the meeting. And you can involve the supervisor, you can involve the operators also. And one of the important aspect of the daily stand-up meetings, that every person is having authority to speak. Again, it doesn't matter you are the manager or general manager, you need to listen to the other people, you need to give respect to the other people. Okay, all the team members, they should attend this meeting. This meeting is required for the different stakeholders. Each team member has 2 minutes to report to the group, like maybe 2 to 5 minutes. They can speak about the problems, okay, discuss about the problem, work and activities performed since last meeting, or any work and activities planned for the next period, any potential barriers to individual or team progress. And the meeting should be short and focused. And you can assign the group leader also, okay, who is updating these visual management boards or inform members about the daily stand-up meeting.